Hello, Earth Signs. Happy Wednesday, and welcome to your daily focus tarot. We have the Fairy Light, the Four of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. So the Fairy Light, this is Temperance and other decks. It talks about having fluency between two worlds, having this harmony between two things, or an alchemy of sorts, being able to balance that. So balancing opposing areas of your life and re-examining, your priorities that you want to put into balance. So this is self-healing in a way. For the clarifiers, we have Strength, the High Priestess, and the Page of Wands. So this is doing research in order to heal yourself, using that creativity. The page talks about messages, she talks about endless possibility, and she talks about research, but this is all about healing. This is about how to find that balance in your life, how to live the life that you want to prioritize and stop juggling stuff and be more productive, more efficient with what you want to achieve. And the High Priestess talks about using that strength of intuition that you have, using that inner guidance, that inner knowing, in order to open up that path and find your way, to open that door. Use that knowledge. Use that inner strength that you have, that ability to communicate what you are struggling to communicate to yourself when you're trying to get this balance. You're very passionate about it and you're very strong. Even though you don't think you are, you are. You just need to lay your thoughts to rest on certain issues and bring up your thoughts and your strength on other issues. So the Four of Swords and the Ace of Swords. The Four of Swords, it talks about contemplation, it talks about relaxing and getting an idea of what's going on, looking at it from a different perspective, looking at it from, you see how that sword is balanced on his leg. He's looking at it from a balanced perspective and not the perspective of pain and misery or a perspective of lack. He's putting that obsession, he's putting that feelings of shame and regret into a better perspective for himself. He's getting a different viewpoint on it. And this Ace of Swords is the possibility of a breakthrough in your thinking that gives you balance, that gives you the ability to make changes in your life that become gradually bigger and more effective in your life. So it's having this rebirth. Now the clarifier for these two cards, oh my gosh, a bunch of them came out. So this breakthrough, this contemplation that you're thinking about, it's not only about time management and juggling between two parts of yourself, it's also about finding your inner path, going within, looking to your higher self, looking for guidance to find that inner path, and really then beginning to follow it, taking the high road. And even though it's a struggle and you have to persevere for it, you are justified in taking the high road in your life. You are justified in achieving what you want to achieve for yourself, and you don't have to explain it to other people. You have this unity once you get this breakthrough in your thinking. Once you sit down and really look at it and you get this breakthrough in your thinking. Once you get this clarity, then you're going to get this unity and this ability to move forwards and heal yourself and grow. You're going to find the strength within yourself. You're going to reconnect to yourself. You're going to reconnect to your creativity and who you are on a very basic level. And that's going to bring you to reassess your values and to live in harmony with your values, to live in a way that you can look at things from that higher perspective, and you can say, this is not important, or that's not important, this instead is, and this is what I'm going to prioritize. And in turn, that brings you the good life. That brings you what makes you satisfied and happy. And it brings you long-term stability. It brings you this long-term health and this long-term success with your finances and with the things that you consider worth it in the material world. So really sit down and contemplate. Really go within. Sit down and contemplate. Be strong within yourself. Once you make that decision about what's important and what needs to change in order for you to achieve this balance, use your higher knowing. With the Hermit and the High Priestess here, really use your higher knowing to guide you. Okay? Stop juggling whatever it is that you've been juggling, because it's harming you. It's not helping you. You need to figure out what your priorities are and really move towards your priorities and away from this juggling act. Have a great Wednesday. I'll see you tomorrow.